Merry morning and moon sweet friends, it is Moon Wind Fairy here to do your Make-A-Wish Wednesday Daily Vibes General Reading. General reading just means if you happen to see this video, there might be a message here for you. If not, no message, just a story. So let's see what we got going on. Five of Cups. Cups represent our relationships, our emotions, and our feelings. Five of Cups is about being disillusioned, disappointed. It's about feeling grief, being depressed and melancholy. And it's interesting because I don't know if I'm going to, but I really feel the idea and the concept of priority is really kind of on my mind for some reason. And this comes up, this would be, you're in a relationship with somebody and you're totally disillusioned and disappointed. And a lot of it has to do, I would think, with priorities. Are you a priority in your person's life? And if you're not, that would make you feel like this. But I'll maybe do that later. But we'll see how this reading comes out. It might tell the story as it is. You got Page of Pentacles. Pentacles represent our hearth and home and how we make our monies. Page of Pentacles is about new opportunities. It could be a new job. It could be new beginnings. It could be, studying something, a new craft, a new skill, something like that. And the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is being up in the air, being suspended. And it's also a reminder to let it go. What I'm going to say the vibe for Make-A-Wish Wednesday is disillusioned. And I think it falls into the category of what I was talking about, being a priority. And maybe I'll call it priority. But anyway, I think we are all collectively finding ourselves in either a relationship, a job, situations where we're not a priority. Now, that's not a big deal. Job, you don't expect to be like the whatever. And in some situations, but in a relationship, a romantic or a family relationship, you need to be a priority, not an option. So what I think is going on, I think I'm going to call it priority because I think you're in a situation, most likely a relationship, where you're just disillusioned. You're disappointed. It's not how you wanted it to be. And that's because nothing is the way it used to be. There's no structure. There's no tradition. The values of days gone by are gone. So people are struggling with, what do I do? I'm in a relationship with a person, am I the one that takes care of the finances and provides and protects? Or am I the one, it just gets too crazy. Anyway, I think if you are in this situation, that you just need to let it go and allow the divine will of the cosmos, because there'll be new opportunities. There'll be new beginnings. You might be learning something new, a new craft, a new skill. Because you got the moon. A lot of uncertainty going on in the world today. And I think it's important that we prioritize ourselves and we, make sure that we prioritize our person. That's important because by prioritizing your person or yourself, you're certain of that. You're certain of that. Because there's King of Cups. King of Cups is big as the sky, deep as the ocean, lifetime love. He's also emotional wisdom and an emotional healing. So yeah, I'm going to say the vibe is a priority. I think we're struggling with that. We're feeling very uncertain, like where we fit in life. Am I a priority in this relationship? Am I a priority in this situation? Not so much a job, but kind of, And if it is a job, making sure that you make yourself the priority. Because I think it's giving you a lot of uncertainty, and it's also got you very disillusioned and disappointed. So what you need to do is let go of the way you thought things should be. Prioritize yourself and your relationship so that you can have a new beginning, maybe new opportunities, maybe start something new. So you can have that emotional healing, that emotional wisdom, and that big as the sky, deep as the ocean, lifetime love, instead of drama and disillusion and all that stuff. So I'm going to say priority. And you always want to be a priority, never an option. So thanks for hanging out with me. You have a blessed and beautiful Make-A-Wish Wednesday, and I'll talk to you soon. Blessings and love.